Alright guys, let's talk about this lift kit and the wheels and tires we went with. So we have a 20 by 10 24mm offset Moto Metal 970 wrapped with Toyo Open Country RTs 35 12 50 20. Now, can you put a 3-inch lift from rough country and these wheels and tires? Yeah, but I just don't feel like you're just gonna throw the lift kit on wheels and tires and be good to go. So here, if you look, here's all the plastic I have cut off. So this piece right here, I had to cut off the front here. Actually, that's for the other side, I believe. Maybe not. Heck, I don't know. Nope. I had it right the first time, I think. So that was up there basically like that. Had to cut that tire off. Had to cut quite a bit off right here along the inner of the fender well. And I'm not done cutting because I still got to do more trimming. It's still rubbing right here. But when I figure out about how much I need to cut off to keep it from rubbing anymore, then I'll taper it. That's what I'll do. Had to cut some off the bottom of here, close to the cab, and not sure what I've done with them pieces. So I think these two right here, had to cut that much right there off. So that's the plastic I had to cut. I did not have to do any metal cutting at all. Now, the reason why I didn't do any metal cutting is because we put adjustable control arms on, which took the axle. So once you lifted it, the axle will be back towards the cab. It actually put the axle back closer to the front, but centered it. Now, if I wouldn't have put the control arms off, we'd have been doing some metal cutting. Now, these ain't the 12 wides, these are just 10 wides. And you can see the stance. I mean, it's an aggressive stance. So, I mean, like I said, it's got a good stance on it. That's just with 10 wides, a 24mm offset. Had to do it on both sides. And also, we put our track bar on, and the track bar actually, so when you lift one up, what it does, it picks up on this cub joint, picks it up in the air, and pulls the heim joint towards the driver's side. So when you put the adjustable track bar on, it extends the track bar to where it takes your axle and pushes it back towards the passenger side, so your driver wheel's not sticking out too far or further than your passenger wheel. So my opinion, if we wouldn't have put the control arms on and the track bar, we'd have been doing some metal cutting. And I'm going to show you why I say that right here. Let me start the truck and turn the wheel, and I'll show you. All right, you see how close we are right here? It's actually rubbing barely right there still. Now that's just plastic. Come over here, it's like it's on both sides. Look how close we are to that fender right there. I mean, I can't get my finger in there. I can get a pinky width in there, and that's it. And that there's on the fender. So if it wasn't for control arms and traction bar, we would have had to do some custom cutting and cussing and beating your truck up, tearing it all to pieces, and I'm not about that. So if you're going to do the 3-inch rough country lift, make sure, honestly, you need to do control arms and track bar. I'm just going to be straight with you, because I just don't feel like it's going to work. I mean, every truck's different. It may work with yours, but you're going to be doing some serious fabrication, in my opinion, especially if you're running 35s on a 10 wide wheel. So that's the truth about that. Now the next truth is, I've had a few people ask quality of the kit, and you know, how good does it ride? Well, quality's real good. Shocks are, I mean, they're not cheaply made. Even though it's a cheap kit, they're not cheaply made. The coil springs seem to be really great. But the ride quality, I can't tell a difference. I mean, not a difference at all. Honest to God, I can't. So, I mean, it might be a little better. And the only reason why I think it could be a little better is because my better half, she rode in the truck one time, and it's the first time I've never heard her say, this truck rides too rough. Most times she tells me, this truck rides too rough, it just rides too rough. Well, she rode in it with the lift kit on there, she never said that. But like I said, I can't tell the difference. So, it feels pretty much the same to me as stock suspension. It don't ride no smoother to me or no worse. It definitely don't ride worse, but it definitely don't ride any better. So that's the truth about the rough country 3-inch lift for your Dodge Ram 25, 3500s. For your third gens anyway. But I mean, I like it. It's like I said, it's just cutting the plastic and all that right there. It was only fabrication I had to do. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Yeah, make your own judgment call. If you think you're gonna put a 3-inch lift in here and say my setup, it's not gonna work. That's just my opinion. Now, Rough Country has a video on YouTube, and that's actually, I watched that before I even done anything, and it says you can put their 3-inch lift on there and run 35s comfortably. Possibly, yeah, on your factory rims. I would say so, maybe. But I actually, in the video, this exact same wheel, not the exact same wheel, but the exact same wheel size and offset and everything, and same size tires. And that's the truck they used in their video, and no, you cannot run it comfortably. I mean, I've done cutting, done some cutting here. I mean, that piece stuck out to right here. Well, that's how much tread. Right here's how much tread was going into it. So that's not comfortably. That's my opinion though. But overall, I do like the way everything turned out. So that's the truth about that. Well, one other thing, for headlights, this was a non-fog light truck. I never had fog lights. I put them in. It's all factory installed. I installed it. You'll see the video. But it's I kept factory. I didn't run no toggle switches, none of that crap, and I'll show y'all how to do that. Grill, custom emblem, I love that. Yeah, them videos will be out. Spider tail lights, I got video on that. I just ain't had time to do none of the editing on it, so we'll get to, when I get to that, y'all will see the procedure for installing all this stuff. Under construction. As a tag I had on one of my Fox Body Mustangs. But anyway, there's the tail lights. I like them real good. So anyhow, as soon as I can, I'll get them videos out on, like I said, the tail lights, headlights, installing fog lights, how to activate your fog lights without going to the dang dealer. Yeah, I'll get all that right there posted as soon as I can. This work's been crazy. But anyhow, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope y'all have a blessed day. And like I said, I'll get them videos out as soon as I can. All right, see you on the next one.